What's up, my punters? Welcome back. It's your boy Jono. Sabona, Sambonani, Dumelang, Ligai, Enda, Salut, Salamu Alaikum, Loksheni, Abusheni, Moweni, Namaste, Walla what kind, what's happening, who hundred, how's it, guys? Okay, Gates of Olympus 1000. Okay, guys, this is the session. I'm going to explain to you how the zaps work. A lot of people have been asking me, Jono, how do you know when Zeus is going to strike lightning? I've done a video on this before, where I've explained exactly where the zaps are. There is 7 zaps in total. I'll explain it. I'm going to put some spins on here. Do normal spins. Put on 50. While it's spinning, I'll explain to you guys. Take notes. Listen properly. Listen properly. Right. Autoplay. Let it run for 50 spins on 10 Rand. Let's see. Don't forget to like and subscribe, by the way, guys. There's a scatter or zap on the yellow. You see, guys. It's all in the patterns. There's chalices. Okay. Right. The first zap. First zap is on the first reel. When you see blues on the first reel and chalices on top, there's a zap there in the free spins. It can happen on the base game. If it doesn't happen as a zap, it will happen that it will be a scatter. That's the first zap. So you got to look for blues, chalices, then there'll be a zap on the first reel. That's straight. That's the most easiest one to identify for me. No, nothing there. The second one is on the second reel. Second and third zap is on the second reel. It's also very simple. You'll see there'll be 1 green, 2 purples, 2 chalices, 2 yellows. Let me explain that one again. Okay. Very simple and easy. On the second reel, there'll be let me not watch again. There'll be 2 purples, 2 chalices, then yellows. On top of the yellows, there'll be a zap. That's zap number 2. So look for the chalices, purples, chalices, yellows, zap. That's the second zap. Third zap, also very easy to identify. There'll be rings on the second reel, guys. Rings, blues, crowns, zap on top of the crowns. The fourth zap, very simple also. In the I call it the middle reel, but it's the third reel actually. It's rings, purples. There'll be rings again and zap on top of the rings. I think there come 3 rings, if I'm not mistaken. We could have a feature on top of that yellow, or it's purples. Purples. You see, guys, I know more or less the purple, the patterns. Maybe we can get in here. We don't get in. Yeah. So the fourth reel, the third reel, the fourth zap is rings, purples, rings again, and then a zap, or in the base game, it falls a scatter, one of the 2. Okay, the next one is the fourth reel, zap number 5. There could be a zap on the yellow or scatter check. Okay, so it's a scatter there. As you can see, guys, I know the patterns, how they work more or less. Blues are in here. Now watch the second reel, they'll have 2 crowns. You see, and there would have been a scatter there on that crown. So yeah, you think, like a lot of people said, no, I'm doing the guys. I know the patterns. I'm telling you now, I know the patterns. There could be a scatter in the middle. On top of that crown would have been green and then a scatter. Okay. So the the fifth reel. Hold on. Now you see there were those purples on the second reel. There's chalices. There's yellows. If you get purples here, you could get a zap. There could be a zap on the second reel or a scatter. It's a scatter. You see there, guys. Purples, chalices, yellow, scatter. Right, let me get to the next zap. The next zap is on the fourth reel. The fourth reel is what is it again? Rings, blues, chalice, rings, blues, hourglasses. Yeah, rings. Is it? Yeah, it's reds. Yeah, reds, rings, blues, hourglasses. Yeah, so the fourth reel is rings, blues, could be a zap, yeah. Oh no, it's reds. Okay. I didn't even see what was under those chalices. Rings on the fourth reel. Rings, blues, chalices, not chalices, hourglasses. There's a there. You see there. There was rings, blues, hourglasses, and then there's a zap. So yeah, guys, take notes, write it down. Let me just do this again. While you're busy listening, let's keep it going. Then that's the 5th zap. The 6th zap is on the second last reel, the 5th reel. You get it's chalices, blues, greens, and then 1 yellow. Yeah, chalices, blues, greens, 1 yellow, zap on top of the yellow. Zap in the base game, it could be a zap or it could be a scatter. Yeah, that's also, it's quite an easy one, but sometimes it could be tricky because instead on top of the green, sometimes it comes purples. But yeah, but if it's a yellow, it's definitely a zap in the feature. Then the last one, and one of the most hardest ones to get, is on the last reel. It's hourglasses on the last reel, hourglasses and chalices on top of the hourglasses, and then it zaps. Right, guys, take notes because a lot of people's been asking me, please, Jono, let us know how it works and all that. Maybe I'll put in the description as well. Instead of you guys, I'll put in the pinned comments how there could be a zap or it's purples, or you see there. See what I'm talking about on top of that yellow. So yeah, guys. So we're getting teased of the feature, yeah, also. So yeah, I'll put in the pinned comments, yeah, and I'll see what I can do with it. But yeah, take notes. Like I said, a lot of people's been asking me. So yeah, we are, guys. Now in the zaps, and we're getting a lot of teasers with the features, yeah. Now in the zaps, it's pretty simple and easy. Once you get the hang of it, trust me, I've been playing it for long enough to know where they are. Okay, so let's do bonus bars. Let's see if we can identify the zaps. We'll do small ones. Let's do, how much we got? 130. Let's do a 360. 360, yeah. Okay. Right, guys, let's see if I can identify the zaps. Like I said, it's a habit. It's just a habit that I've learned over the years, the patterns. Let's check it out. Okay. 3x, 2x, no. Now we needed that first reel to go. See that blues chalices with the... Okay, there's crowns in the middle there on top there. Yeah, you see? I didn't see. You saw that one there. It was rings, blues, where that 5x landed. It was rings, blues, hourglasses, zap, guys. I'll try to do it as slow as possible and explain as we go. Come on. 2x, 6x. Nah, come on. We need a good feature at least. 10x on the board. It's going to be hard to get a zap, yeah. Yeah. Very, very difficult. Unless... Come on. Yellow's into ours. Oh, come on. We would have got a zap there. Ah, come on. The last reel, guys. Don't know if we can get a zap, yeah? Purples. Maybe rings. Rings are in. No zap, though. Ooh, there's rings raining, yeah. Rain those rings, baby. Don't think anything. Maybe purples, no. That should be money back. Profit. Ah, take it. The rings, nice. Beautiful, man. Beautiful feature. Okay, last spin. Okay, nothing there. Do another one. Yeah, so like I said, I'll try to do it as slow as possible for you guys to understand it, because look, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's just something nice to know if you're going to get a zap or not. You know what I'm saying, guys? It doesn't really change the way the game works on how it pays. It's just knowing if you're going to get a zap or not. That's, like I said, it's just a habit that I've got over the years. Okay, zap on the yellow, second last reel. See, guys, there we go. Blues, greens, 1 yellow, zap. Okay, rings, zap on the second reel on top of the crowns. See, guys, that was rings, blues, crowns, zap. Rewind if you want to. Zap seen on the yellow. Okay, I'm concentrating, you guys, because like I said, it comes natural to me. We need blue for a zap. We get the blue zap on the crown, thank you. See, it's all in the pattern. It's patterns. Like I said, it doesn't really change the gameplay. It's just something, it's nice to know, I suppose. Sometimes it's nice, sometimes it's not nice. My wife gets annoyed with me, I'm not going to lie, guys. Yeah, she doesn't like it. Come on. No zap, yeah. She gets annoyed with me because like I tell her, yes, we got in the feature before the feature even falls, or we're gonna get a zap or crowns or things like that. Okay, blues for another zap. Zap on the first on top of the chalice. See, guys, patterns, all in pattern work. It's very simple. I promise you now. Once you start, obviously, the more you play, the more you'll learn. You take notes. Jono will teach you. Jono will show you the way. That we broke even on that. Okay, let's do 320. Broke even on that. Come, Malume. Give us one bang again. Oh, yeah, there's another thing. I call it a max win script. Max win script, a zap can happen anywhere. If it's like, you'll see if I like start sitting up straight, you know something's up because it's not zapping where it's normally supposed to zap. And yeah, then you know you're in for business. It can do you dirty though also, so there's no guarantee that you're gonna get a max win on this Malume. We've got a 7x. 7x. I don't like 7x's on this on gates. We need to break the 7x early. We need hours. We get the hours. Zap on the last reel. Check, guys. See? Hours, chalices, zap on the last. Simple and easy. It normally falls yellows, hours, chalices. Then the zap. Okay, keep going now. Maybe a zap on the... No, it's purples. Could be a zap there on the second, I think. No, you see, there must have been greens under those chalices. If there's green on the second reel, if there's greens under the... Like there, greens under the chalices, crowns on top there, see? Maybe, yeah, there's a zap in the middle there. Yeah, nice, man. Keep going. I'm busy watching the patterns. I didn't even see those rings in the middle. Nice, man. Bars on to terrible. Rings? Purples? These rings, maybe. Yeah, rings are in. Greens? Greens are there. Where's the zap gonna happen? Come on. We need reds. Oh, we need a lot to go here. We need a lot here for a zap. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. You see, that's why you that's why I learned the patterns, because of things like that. We can get us. Come, hours, please, hours. Hours. Yes, zaps in, baby. Maybe crowns. No. You saw that. Rings, blues, hours, zap. Nice, man. 600 and feature. Guys, I hope you're liking this one. I hope you're liking this one. It's teaching you guys the zaps. Teaching you guys the zaps. 1-7. Can we maybe break square on this one? Let's do a 4. Actually, let's do this last one. Let's do the last one and we'll call it a day. And I hope this video was useful to you. Like I said, guys, it's not... it doesn't really matter. It can't change the gameplay. It's just something I suppose it's nice to know. Purples are in here, I think. Umper. We needed those chalices to go on the second. We would have got a zap. Chalices are there now. Yellows, come on. Yellows? No. Second reel again. Teasing us with the yellows. Come on. I don't know. Like my subscribers will say, Jono, not again with the zap patterns, because they know, I've taught them a lot with the zap patterns. A lot of my older subscribers will know. So guys, this is for all the new. Ooh, there's a zap there. I'm looking. There's another zap on the crown. I was looking for other stuff. Yeah, so this is for the new guys that don't actually know me. Then they don't know that I know the patterns. There's a zap on the crown at least. Rings are gonna drop here. Reds are there. Another zap, yeah. I was looking for those crowns. That's a good heat though. Good heat. The features are actually paying quite decent. They're not paying terrible here. Maybe I should carry on with this session. Greens? No. Okay, zaps in on the crown. Can we get greens or purples here? Greens are another zaps in. Looking for the purples. Looking for the purples. That's square. Oh, another bar that plays square. We're basically square on the session. That's not doing too bad. Let's do this one. Last one. I promise you guys, last one. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Me explaining the zaps. I'll see what I can do in the pinned comments. It's going to be a long one. So, yeah. If you guys took notes already, well done to you. Kudos to you guys. But if you haven't taken notes, check the pinned comments. I'll try to explain it as much as I can. Just for you guys to, yeah. It's just something, like I said, it's something nice to know. If you're going to get a zap or not at the moment. Okay, we need a saver here. We need this one to go a little bit. Need this one to go ape here to save this one. There's a 480 bar. Okay. Like I said, I've done a video on this before as well, so people don't come for me in the comment section. I'm not. I'm only doing it for the the new guys that have been asking me how do I know. So yeah, we are guys. This is how I know. And explaining the patterns and how they work. But this one's a bad one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave after this. Okay, Lisa zaps in. Can we get chalices? Crowns, please. Needed crowns there. We needed crowns to save it. Maybe it still comes back. No, it doesn't look like this one's gonna do it. Last one. We need blues for a zap. 122. It's okay. Guys, it wasn't about playing or making profit. Look, it would have been nice to make profit. But it was just to explain to you guys the zap patterns and how it works. Like I said, it's I've actually learned it from Skinny, funny enough. He's the one that showed me, and I've learned it. So, yeah, I didn't have a clue about it until Skinny came along and explained it to me. Yeah, so kudos to him. Thank you, Skinny. And thank you guys for watching. And I hope this video was useful to you guys when you're going to play Gates or Starlight. It works exactly the same. Same patterns with Starlight, same patterns with Gates. Yeah, it is. That is what it is, guys. Yeah, we finished on 137.5. It's okay. Small loss. It's not the end of the world. We live and we learn, guys. Enjoy the zap pattern video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That's it from me, your boy Jono. Take care and salani gashle. Cheers, guys.